Good morning, welcome to another episode from with Julia, and today we're going up to Kensington Gardens to run a session of 10 times 3 minutes with a minute very slow jog. And the reason I'm doing this session is because I've enthusiastically booked a half marathon, officially a half marathon, the end of November, because Running Crazy, Malcolm from Running Crazy is a great running tour operator. Do go on their trips, it's awesome. I've known Malcolm 20 years and he organises incredible trips where he picks you up and gets all your number for you, and it's pasta parties and after race parties. But he texted me and said there is a race at the end of November, a Benidorm half, and Running Crazy are going to be featured in some television thing, which I'm not quite sure what it is. But he said, oh, it'd be a good one for you to do. So it didn't take much for me to go right. Also, it's Nadi's birthday on October the 7th, my husband, and I booked us to go to Portugal, to Lisbon, at the time of the half marathon, with a kind of maybe. So I'm now planning to run Lisbon, which is only 5 weeks away, as a sort of test run, shall we say, to get myself in more readiness for the one at the end of November. This year, I've had an amazing year, but very, very busy with work. And as I've said to you often, a training program has to be with the total lifestyle. We need to have the time and the space to train and recover. And therefore, if there's other factors going on, it's very important to reduce our training or have a training program that does work with everything else anyway. So I've done less training because I've had loads of work this year, but now I'm quite inspired to clear a bit of space, to train a bit more, and at least not feel that half marathon is way too far. This is explaining why I'm doing a session I used to do 40 years ago when I was running half marathons and marathons. It was standard 10 times 3 minutes with a minute recovery. Well, actually 2 minutes recovery. Maybe I'll do 2 minutes today, we'll see. But reducing to doing it with 1 minute. I haven't got an RD with me. Well, I have now, but I haven't while I'm training. So you won't actually see me running, but I report in en route. Just outside Harvey Nicks. Just crossing road to go into Hyde Park. So I'm at Knightsbridge and it's taken me about 10 minutes. So I'm going to run to the Serpentine and do my intervals all around the Serpentine. I might do the last two down to Sloane Street, we'll see. Because I might want to be nearer home when I finish. And within a minute, I'm in the tranquility of Hyde Park. I'm going to use the Serpentine as my track for two reasons. One, it's very beautiful, and two, it's flat and I don't have to think because it just swirls me round in a loop. So tranquil. It's fascinating, isn't it? The energies and the different worlds we can enter in the space of a minute. So I'm here on my training track. I will check in with you every few reps, every 2 or 3, just to let you know how it's going. And off I go. I'm checking in after 1. So I saw all the swimmers. I thought, oh, there they all are doing their thing. And that was around 5 minute pace. So that's 1:45 half marathon. So first one. It's 4 done. I'm up at Speaker's Corner where people can come and stand on their soapbox at weekends. I don't know, perhaps you can do it always, but there's no one here now. And I'm up in, that's near Marble Arch over there on Oxford Street. And that's 4 done. And they've all been circa 5 minutes. A bit slower up a hill because I chose a slightly different route after all, and faster down a hill. 4 done. finished. They all averaged about 5 minutes. It went up and down a bit depending on if there was a bit of a slope. And I'm now just at the Twitton, which will lead me. It's a little bit up from where I came in to Hyde Park. I came in by Harvey Nicks and Knightsbridge Tube, but I'm just going down the Twitton, which is really lovely. And then I go past Harrods, and here's a lovely statue. I don't know what it is actually. I don't know what it's representing. It looks kind of like it's got a kind of pan or something, because there's somebody with horns and a pipe, but I don't know if anywhere I can see what it says. No, nothing. I'm now outside Harrods. And you see that, that's Harrods. So I'm outside Harrods and I will show you, I'll try to show you, I don't think I can show you the sign effectively while I'm holding. Coffee finale, and actually there's lovely music, having a finale with the music. We're in Jack's in Walton Street, which is a really lovely place. We're the only people here now, and actually it is a whole week since I did that session of 10 times 3 minutes, and in that whole week everything's changed. I always think it's really important as a runner, well, as a person actually, to be able to be flexible and to change direction, listening to the inner compass, which way we should go. And in this last week, I have been reflecting that even though I put my long run up and I've done these longer intervals, I am having days where my sciatic nerve is jangling, and so I don't run on it when it's jangling, and I decided it's better to not put myself or my body under the pressure of training for half marathons at the moment. So I have changed the Benidorm run to a 10k, and in Lisbon I'm going to see if there is a 10k instead of the half marathon. If not, it's a Nadi's birthday weekend. We will just have lovely time running around Lisbon. But I do think it's vital to know, which I do know, there's always another race. And I'm not saying I don't want to do another half marathon at some stage, or even a marathon. But as I'm working a bit with this sciatica a bit more at the moment, I think it's recognising there's always another race, there's always another opportunity, and more to know that the route to where we're going sometimes goes in slightly different directions. So that's the latest. That doesn't mean that I won't do 10 times 3 minutes again, because I really enjoyed that session. And oh, I've got to remember, without the auto cue, Nadia, I've remembered. If you've liked the video, please press the thumbs up. If you've got any questions or any comments or anything you'd like me to talk about, then please let me know, and thank you for running with me. Run with Julia.